morning, my name is Carlos Rosa and I'm going to show you how to prepare a delicious chickpea, vegetables and meat stew, which is our original dish. For this recipe we use fresh vegetables like the borage because it provides a nice white color to the broth. We use leeks, we use turnip, potatoes, green bean and carrots. Then we have for meat, we have different kind of meats like pork, beef, chicken and fat bacon, and different kind of bones also for the broth. It's important to keep consistency to the broth, which are beef and pork. In this case we have used Iberico raised pork. Maybe probably you know our famous Iberico cured ham. These are the bones from this leg. And then we use the chickpeas. We never use the one that you can buy on a can. But we use dry ones which we put in water the night before. Then you have to remove the water because the oxide of the chickpeas and clean them a little bit and remove the water. Okay, now we have all bones and meat into the cooker, and then we cover with water, more or less 3-4 liters. It depends how big is your cooker, but must be well covered because we have to include also the bag with the chickpeas. Water with salt, and then we use a high fire to start boiling because it must be really deep boiling. Okay, the most important secret of a good stew is to remove all these toxins, all the shell. If you do not remove it, the taste will be very bitter and very bad. Okay, now that the broth is already clear and you have removed all the foam, and the foam that you have is not so dark, now that means that it is ready for the second step, which is to remove the bones. And then you add again, close, and 45 minutes from now on. Okay, I said 45 minutes, but just in case that this is a standard boiling cooker, but this is express one, the last generation of cookers. In this case maybe you need only 15-20 minutes. You have to check every time, open it and see how are the chickpeas to include afterwards the vegetables. In this case we have a mother pan and we boil it for just 20 minutes, high boiling. Then we have to remove the box with the chickpeas, which we have already tasted and they are soft, and then we need to separate the broth from the meat. vegetables. Now we are going to boil the broth for 5 or 7 minutes more. Again, high fire.